With the never-ending school shootings that we have seen, we seem to be experiencing in this country these endless shootings. The issue of mental health awareness keeps coming up. Joyce Marter is a licensed psychotherapist and the founder of Urban Balance. It's an insurance-friendly counseling practice located here in Chicago, and she is joining us now. Thanks for coming in, Joyce.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Right off the bat, explain what insurance-friendly is, because I think as we're talking about mental illness, we need to let people know that there's affordable help out there. What is that?
Absolutely. So Urban Balance is in network with most insurance plans. A lot of people don't realize that due to the mental health parity law, coverage for mental health is the same as it is for any other major medical concern.
Okay, so that means it won't cost us as much.
Exactly. Instead of paying $150 or something out of pocket each week, you'll pay a copay. It could be anywhere from nothing to $10 to $25 or $40 per session.
Depending on your insurance. And I think that's important because people need to know that there really is help out there and you can't afford it. But let's just talk with what we're facing right now. So every time we have a school shooting, two issues come up: gun control and mental health. When you see these shootings and you hear about the shooter stories, there's often history behind them. So what are we doing wrong as a country when it comes to this issue, do you think?
We really have a mental health crisis, and the focus really needs to be on prevention and early intervention. So really focusing on counselors in the schools and getting kids into services when they're young as a routine and preventative form of health care.
Yeah, because everybody seems to be kind of throwing their hands up in the air. Everybody's trying to come up with solutions instantly, and we have not been able to. Now, in this most recent incident in Texas, the shooter's family says that they had absolutely zero warning signs. As a counselor, is this something, are there something we as parents are missing? Are there usually warning signs?
I would think that there probably usually are, and that as parents sometimes we are prone to denial, and that's why it's important to see a counselor preventatively and proactively. So getting kids into services early, getting them in to see their school counselors at school, it's all part of health and wellness.
But how do you know when that time has come? That's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, don't wait until it's too late. So just like going to the dentist or the doctor, go preventatively. Just go for a tune-up, see how things are going. I tell my kids when we're dealing with issues, we're going to go see the counselor. That's what we do to take care of ourselves.
It's normal. It doesn't have a stigma to it.
Yes.
Okay, so mental health is something that more people are talking about. Mariah Carey just came out saying she had a problem. Alyssa Milano said that she experienced issues after she had her child. Does it help when these celebrities come forward maybe to destigmatize?
It's super helpful. It removes the shame and the secrecy. Prince Harry recently talked about his unresolved grief from the loss of his mom, and he said, we all have mental health issues just like we all have physical health, and treatment's available. And so when the celebrities speak out, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson talked about his depression, Ryan Reynolds talked about his anxiety, Demi Lovato and eating disorders. It lets people know that they're not alone. There's no judgment. It's not our fault. Many mental health issues have a biomedical or genetic component, and then life issues and stressors happen and they trigger them, and help is available.
Okay, so let's talk about what we can do to help support others. So you've kind of given us a list of things. One of the things you say is support others who share mental health issues with you. What do you mean by that exactly? How do we do that?
Instead of saying snap out of it, respond with kindness and compassion and empathy and support. Listen to them, offer to go with them to a counselor or to help them make an appointment for services.
Okay, we have a few more here. You say never minimize, judge, blame, or label, and that's kind of what you just said too.
Right. One of my clients told me she was going to share with her priest that she dealt with bipolar disorder, and he happened to make a comment about somebody being crazy and bipolar, and then she didn't feel comfortable sharing with him.
Coming forward. Okay.
Exactly.
How do you be an example?
Take care of your own mental health. Talk openly about your own issues and receive help, access to services. Talk to friends and family. See a counselor. Talk openly about it.
Okay, and finally, what we referred to earlier, view counseling as a routine part of preventative health care. Talk about that one more time.
It doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean you're in crisis. It's not your fault. We all have issues. We all need support and resources, and counseling can be incredibly helpful. It can be life-changing and life-saving.
And it can be a normal part of life. Okay, where should people go to find out more about what you guys do?
At urbanbalance.com, and we have some links for some free mental health screenings online and other resources.
And remember, everybody, this is about getting affordable mental health care, which is really important, so you have no excuse to say, I can't afford it, right?
Yes, absolutely. There are sliding services available and community mental health centers in every community.
Thanks so much, Joyce. Always great to have you here. Thanks for coming in.